Hi guys, and welcome to Rathwulven Bushcraft. Today we're going to have a look at this lovely jacket here. It's an M70 jacket of the Swiss Army, one of my most favorite of all time, super special, hyper cool pieces of gear that I own, and I would like to show you why. Okay, just to start off, as you might have already seen, this jacket has a ton of pouches. There's actually two Mac pouches up front right here. Another Mac pouch right here on the right hand side, right in front of your chest. Big pouch on the right hand side, big pouch on the left hand side. Right here on the back, three more pouches. If you want to see them in detail, maybe you should click on the link in the description. There I'm going to introduce my 5C system in combination with this jacket to you. Absolutely worth watching, so check it out. One pouch on the sleeve and also one big pouch. Hoopsa. Let me just show you right here. One big pouch right here where the bag is, so you can basically put your blanket in there, maybe an isolation mattress. Really great stuff. Alright, one of the reasons why I love this jacket is basically all the hooks and all the lashes put here, because I think that this has been used for helmets. This probably for what they call Koppeltragegestell in German. It's basically your coupling system for your canteen, for your mags maybe, all this kind of stuff. So that's very neat, because you can use all of these features for bushcrafting too. You might want to hang your flashlight right here, maybe your knife, depends on your preference. Really nice is the fabric of this jacket, because if you take a close look at this, it's just very well made, it's very sturdy. It's a cotton and nylon mix, I think. There's definitely cotton in there and also some synthetic material. It's very breathable also, given the fact that this is a very old jacket, so they are from the 60s. But there's just like no problem with sweating. You can use this basically in any season. One of the disadvantages though is that because it's a cotton fabric, it's not water repellent. So you should keep that in mind. If it rains, probably the wrong choice. But for the everyday regular outdoor things you're gonna do, maybe some outdoor working, sitting on it, using it as a cushion, it's just perfect. Also because it's cheap. This one costs about 10 euros. I heard that you can get these jackets for $10 too if you're living in the States. So it's a bargain, certainly a plus. Then about all the metalwork here. Basically the buttons, as you can see here, are very nice brass buttons of very high quality. They close very well. You have to apply quite some force to open them, so you get good quality for just a couple of bucks. I love that very much. Same for the zippers. Very sturdy. Stability and material just awesome. One of the big disadvantages of the zipper though is that it just goes about to your belly button, and then you would have to button up your jacket as such. Maybe you don't really like this because it's a little bit fluttering in the air, as you can see. That's the reason why I always use a belt, just to tighten it up right here. It's also really interesting. If you look at this right here, you have a rubber band which can be used to just tighten up the jacket, so it's a little bit like a smock, which I personally find really nice, as far as it's a great protection against the wind. And then of course one of the main features also is the hoodie. It's always great to have a hoodie, but it's a little bit big, because if you can see this has been made for soldiers wearing helmets, so it's a little bit fluttering too. But the good thing about the hoodie is that it also has a mosquito net. So if I would basically go and close up the jacket right here, I could then basically just whack the mosquito net in, like so, and get myself some extra protection. I find it a really nice feature. Yeah, what else to say about this jacket? First and foremost, yeah, it's cheap. It's easily accessible in any kind of dump store because there's just a ton of those jackets out there, just because they're outdated. And they work really well for bushcrafting, because even if you mess them up and you get yourself a burn hole or something, it's 10 bucks. So what's the big of a deal? No, not a big of a deal, right? Then for the specifications, it weighs 1.9 kilograms, which is quite a lot for a jacket, I think, but hey, therefore you get some quality. What's also interesting is that if you load it up with all your stuff that you would need for a day trip, well, in my case I would have about 5 kilograms of material in there and gear. If you really would like to check that out, just click on the link below. There's going to be a video on how I introduce my 5C system. Yeah, and just to wrap it up, I would recommend this jacket. It's the M70 military jacket of the Swiss Army. Check it out at your local dump store, maybe buy yourself one, and have fun with it. So thanks for watching, have a good one, and see you next time. Bye bye.